Yes, let's record. It's 2:30 in the night and 40 minutes left. I think we have power enough. It's 2:30 in the night and 400 kilometers left. 37 minutes, and we just entered to, I think that's Thailand or Vietnam, I'm not sure. I think that's North Thailand, but we still have some time left. No, that's Thailand. I think Vietnam is over there. Yes, Vietnam is there. That's Thailand. No, we're still in Burma. That's the border there. We're still in Burma. We are in south part of Burma. Myanmar, Burma. Yes, that's the Malacca Street there. There you have the pirates there. Pirates from Malaysia, Sumatra. That the Gulf of Thailand and Bangkok. Up there, Cambodia, Thailand. So we are still in Burma, Myanmar. The next 10 minutes. That's Malacca Street with all these pirates, but let's just record like this and record the descending. But that's not much to see because this is not a flight simulator, it's just a web browser. It's a normal web browser like this. That's my airline sim. But let's read a bit because there's no voice or anything, no engine sounds. Resume.
Royal prerogative, democratic and economic regression from the military supported by the monarchy in the wake of the 2014 Thai coup d'etat, dissolution of the pro-democracy future. Forward Party, distrust in the 2019 general election and the current political system, forced disappearance and deaths of political activists including Wangchalian Sapsaksit, and political corruption scandals, 56, 57, which brought forward unprecedented demands to reform the monarchy, 58, and the highest sense of republicanism in the country. 59, Geography. Totaling 513,120 square kilometers, 198,120 square mi. Thailand is the 50th largest country by total area. It is slightly smaller than Yemen and slightly larger than Spain. 1. Thailand comprises several distinct geographic regions, partly corresponding to the provincial groups. The north of the country is the mountainous area of the Thai highlands, with the highest point being Tuinthanan in the Thanan Phongchai range at 2,565 meters, 8,415 feet, above sea level. The northeast, Isan, consists of the Khorat Plateau, bordered to the east by the Mekong River. The center of the country is dominated by the predominantly flat Khao River Valley, which runs into the Gulf of Thailand. Southern Thailand consists of the narrow Kra Isthmus that widens into the Malay Peninsula. Politically, there are 6 geographical regions which differ from the others in population, basic resources, natural features, and level of social and economic development. The diversity of the regions is the most pronounced attribute of Thailand's physical setting. The Khao Phraya and the Mekong River are the indispensable watercourses of rural Thailand. Industrial-scale production of crops use both rivers and their tributaries. The Gulf of Thailand covers 320,000 square kilometers, 124,000 square mi, and is fed by the Kheo Phraya, Mekong, Bang Pakong, and Tapai rivers. It contributes to the tourism sector owing to its clear shallow waters along the coasts in the southern region and the Kra Isthmus. The eastern shore of the Gulf of Thailand is an industrial center of Thailand with the kingdom's premier deep-water port in Sattahip and its busiest commercial port, Leen Chabon. The Andaman Sea is a precious natural resource as it hosts popular and luxurious resorts. Phuket, Krabi, Ranong, Phang and Trang, and their islands, all lay along the coasts of the Andaman Sea and, despite the 2004 tsunami, they remain a tourist magnet. Climate. Thailand map of Köppen climatic classification. Thailand's climate is influenced by monsoon winds that have a seasonal character. The southwest and northeast monsoon. 62. Most of the country is classified as Scarpan's tropical savanna climate. 61. The majority of the south as well as the eastern tip of the east have a tropical monsoon climate. Parts of the south also have a tropical rainforest climate. Thailand is divided into 3 seasons. 62. The first is the rainy or southwest monsoon season, mid-May to mid-October, which is caused by southwestern wind from Indian Ocean. 62. Rainfall is also contributed by intertropical convergence zone, ITCZ, and tropical cyclones. 60. The 2nd of August and September being the wettest period of the year. 62. The country receives a mean annual rainfall of 1,200 to 1,600 millimeters, 47 to 63 in. 60. For winter. Or the northeast monsoon occurs from mid-October until mid-February. 62. Most of Thailand experiences dry weather with mild temperatures. 62. For summer or the pre-monsoon season runs from mid-February until mid-May. 63. Due to the inland position and latitude, the north, northeast, central and eastern parts of Thailand experience a long period of warm weather, where temperatures can reach up to 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, during March to May. 63. In contrast to close to or below 0 degrees C, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, in some areas in winter. 63. Southern Thailand is characterized by mild weather year-round with seasonal and seasonal variations in temperatures due to maritime influences. 63. It receives abundant rainfall, particularly during October to November. 62. Thailand is among the world's 10 countries that are most exposed to climate change. In particular, it is highly vulnerable to rising sea levels and extreme weather events. 62. 63. Biodiversity and conservation. The population of Asian elephants in Thailand's wild has dropped to an estimated 2003,000. 64. National parks in Thailand are defined as an area that contains natural resources of ecological importance or unique beauty, or flora and fauna of special importance. Thailand's protected areas include 156 national parks, 58 wildlife sanctuaries, 67 non-hunting areas, and 120 forest parks. They cover almost 31% of the kingdom's territory. The parks are administered by the National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation Department, DNP, of the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, MNRE. Thailand has a mediocre but improving performance in the Global Environmental Performance Index, EPI, with an overall ranking of 91 out of 180 countries in 2016. The environmental areas where Thailand performs worst, i.e., highest ranking, are air quality, 167, environmental effects of the agricultural industry, 106, and the climate and energy sector, 93, the latter mainly because of a high CO2 emission per kilowatt-hour produced. Thailand performs best, i.e., lowest ranking, in water resource management, 66, with some major improvements expected for the future, and sanitation, 68. 65, 66. The country had a 2019 Forest Landscape Integrity Index mean score of 6.00/10, ranking it 88th globally out of 172 countries. 67. The population of elephants, the country's national symbol, has fallen from 100,000 in 1850 to an estimated 2,000. 64. Poachers have long hunted elephants for ivory and hides, and now increasingly for meat. 68. Young elephants are often captured for use in tourist attractions or as work animals, where there have been claims of mistreatment. 69. However, the use has declined since the government banned logging in 1989. Poaching of protected species remains a major problem. Tigers, leopards, and other large cats are hunted for their pelts. Many are farmed or hunted for their meat, which supposedly has medicinal properties. Although such trade is illegal, fewer known Bangkok market Chatukak is still known for the sale of endangered species. 70. The practice of keeping wild animals as pets affects species such as Asiatic black bear, Malayan sun bear, white-handed lark, pileated gibbon, and binturong. 71. Politics. Vajiralongkorn King since 2016. Prayut Chan-o-cha Prime Minister since 2014. J. Prior to 1932, Thai kings were feudal or absolute monarchs. During Sukhothai Kingdom, the king was seen as a Dharmaraja or king who rules in accordance with Dharma. The system of government was a network of tributaries ruled by local lords. Modern absolute monarchoian statehood was established by Chulalongkorn when he transformed the decentralized protectorate system into a unitary state. On 24 June 1932, Karnarat Sadon, People's Party, carried out a bloodless revolution which marked the beginning of constitutional monarchy. Thailand has had 20 constitutions and charters since 1932, including the latest and current 2017 constitution. All constitutions state that the politics is conducted within the framework of a constitutional monarchy, but the de facto form of government has ranged from military dictatorship to electoral democracy. 72. 73. Thailand has had the fourth most coups in the world. 74. Uniformed or ex-military men have led Thailand for 55 of the 83 years between 1932 and 2009. 75. Most recently, the military junta self-titled as the National Council for Peace and Order ruled the country between 2014 and 2019. Since the 2019 Thai general election, Thailand's nominally democratic government has been led by Prayut Chan-o-cha, a royalist who was the former commander-in-chief of the Royal Thai Army that initiated the 2014 Thai coup d'etat. 76. Thailand's current form of government is part democracy and part dictatorship. Many terms are used in an attempt to describe it. A hereditary monarch serves as Thailand's head of state. The current king of Thailand is Vajiralongkorn, or Rama X, who has reigned since October 2016. The powers of the king are limited by the constitution and he is primarily a symbolic figurehead. However, the monarch still occasionally intervenes in Thai politics, as all constitutions pave the way for customary royal rulings. Some academics outside Thailand, including Duncan McCargo and Federico Ferrara, noted extra-constitutional role of the monarch through a network monarchy behind the political scenes. 82. the monarchy is protected by the severe lèse majesté law, even though the people's attitude towards the institution varies from one reign to another. 83, 84, Sapaya Sapasathan. The current Parliament House of Thailand government is separated into three branches. The legislative branch, the National Assembly, is composed of the Senate, the 250-member fully appointed upper house, and House of Representatives, the elected 500-member lower house. The current constitution gives senators power to elect prime ministers along with representatives until 2022. Its most recent election is the 2019 general election. The coalition led by Palang Pracharath Party currently holds the majority. The executive branch, consisting of the Prime Minister of Thailand, who was elected by the National Assembly, and other cabinet members of up to 35 people. The cabinet was appointed by the King on the advice of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is the head of government. The judiciary is supposed to be independent of the executive and the legislative branches. Although few judicial rulings are suspected of being based on political considerations rather than on existing law. 85. Military and bureaucratic aristocrats fully controlled political parties between 1946 and 1980. 86. 16. Most parties in Thailand are short-lived. 87. 246 between 1992 and 2006. Thailand had a two-party system. 87. 245 since 2000. Two political parties dominated Thai general elections. One was the Pheu Thai Party, which was a successor of People's Power Party and the Thai-Rak Thai Party, and the other was the Democrat Party. The political parties which support Thaksin Shinawatra won the most representatives every general election since 2001. Later constitutions created a multi-party system where a single party cannot gain a majority in the House. The kings are protected by lèse majesté laws which allow critics to be jailed for 3 to 15 years. 88. After the 2014 Thai coup d'etat, Thailand had the highest number of lèse majesté prisoners in the nation's history. 89. 90. In 2017, the military court in Thailand sentenced a man to 35 years in prison for violating the country's lèse majesté law. 90. Human rights in Thailand has been rated not free on the Freedom House Index since 2014. 91. Administrative divisions. Thailand is a unitary state. The administrative services of the executive branch are divided into 3 levels by National Government Organization Act, B 2534, 1991. Central, provincial and local. Thailand is composed of 76 provinces, Changwat, 92, which are first-level administrative divisions. There are also 2 specially governed districts, the capital Bangkok and Pattaya. Bangkok is at provincial level and thus often counted as a province. Each province is divided into districts, and the districts are further divided into sub-districts, tambans. The name of each province's capital city, Muang, is the same as that of the province. For example, the capital of Chiang Mai province, Changwat Chiang Mai, is Muang Chiang Mai or Chiang Mai. All provincial governors and district chiefs, which are administrators of provinces and districts respectively, are appointed by the central government. 93. Thailand's provinces are sometimes grouped into 4 to 6 regions, depending on the source. A clickable map of Thailand exhibiting its provinces. A clickable map of Thailand exhibiting its provinces. A clickable map of Thailand exhibiting its provinces. About this image. Foreign relations. King Bhumibol Adulyadej in a meeting with U.S. President Barack Obama. The 18th of November 2012, Siamese and Thailand's way of conduct foreign relations has long been described as bamboo bending with the wind, which means adaptable and pragmatic. In order to secure independence, it sought to pit one great power against the others so that it would be dominated by none. 94. Siam and Thailand is also known for making concessions, such as signing unequal treaties